Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you my first Aravatar team. Final Darkness is the spell. Deal magic-based true damage to an enemy boosted by his life. If the enemy dies, explode all Deathmark gems. The cool thing about all those Deathmark gems exploding is basically you put Deathmark on all enemies that can be afflicted by it, and then they can just die absolutely straight away. Really cool. First trait is huge, gain 2 life on 4 or 5 gem matches. Second one is warded, immunity to Deathmark. And third one is Light's End, convert 2 yellow gems to Deathmark gems when my turn begins. Let's see what we can do with this richest elephant in the world, apparently. Alright, the team I've got here is my Aravatar team. Yes, Charlestoni and Aravatar. Do you see? Took me ages to think of that. Anyway, we have Charlestoni. Deals damage to an enemy, then creates 3 brown gems boosted by all constructs. We'll have 3 constructs in this team, which is going to mean a decent amount of brown gems every single turn. So that's going to generate lots of brown for all our team, which all use brown. So this is viable for Guild Wars as well, you may notice. Be very annoying on Guild Wars if all these Deathmark gems just suddenly worked. Aravatar, as we just saw, does a true damage to an enemy boosted by his life. And if the enemy dies, explode all Deathmark gems. So we need a boost to that damage at the same time, just to make sure we wipe out enemies in a single hit if we can. This is where Yasmin's Pride comes into it. Another weapon uses brown, eliminates all armor. Really good if you're a newer player. Just a bit of a leveler in a way. Just takes all the armor away from a person or an enemy, no matter how powerful it is. It doesn't matter, just all gone. Then give all allies magic +1 life, boosted by armor eliminated. Really cool. We're going to be in Geomancer class for this. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. All constructs start with 50% mana. Champion talents, the main ones we want are things like Rock Solid and Stone Mastery. Fortitude, really good at the same time. But Stone Mastery, really important for this. It means with a +2 brown banner, Charlestoni can be ready to cast with a single brown match, even if it wasn't a mana surge. Really cool. Now, we've only got 3 constructs in this team, which means Charlestoni doesn't loop quite as well as she would do with a 4th. Therefore, we have Zernabog here, creates a dust storm when my turn begins. This is a brown, so all the while Zernabog is in the team, we are going to get more brown than normal. That will kind of make up for the fact we are missing a construct. You can use it as an emergency brown generator as well. Creates 10 brown gems, then explodes a load of gems, magic +1 basically. So really good for mana gen and for keeping that storm alive. The key for this, or key to this even, is to start with Charlestoni, just loop her basically until Yasmin's Pride is up. Cast that once, maybe twice if you're a lower level player, but for me once is plenty, and it puts my Aravatar into one-shot range of pretty much anything in the game at the moment. So really, really cool. And then the way this works, because you explode those Deathmark gems which you create, when you convert those 2 yellow gems, it can actually self-charge, because it uses purple and green as well, which Charlestoni does not. Therefore, when we explode those gems, it can actually be ready to go and do it all over again absolutely immediately. Really, really cool. The banner for this, +2 brown, +1 green, -1 red hive banner from the Deep Hive. Right, let's try it out in a Explore 12 then. 1 times Anu, 2 times Nisha. Give our Aravatar a nice little head start in mana. Looking for yellow or brown for our Charlestoni absolutely right away. We'll take any 4 matches which just happen to stumble across like that. That's not going to be turned down, and not much brown there, so this is unlikely to work for Charlestoni straight away. But she should be absolutely golden the second time around. We have a brown storm going on, which means brown are more likely to fall than any other colours. Now, once you've got your weapon up, this eliminates all armor from an enemy, gives all allies magic +1 life, boosted by armor eliminated, which is going to boost up the power of our Aravatar. Now we got 64 true damage with a boost of 142, so over 200. Plenty enough to just kill anybody outright. Let's pick on them. On your way. And now cast your Charlestoni again. Wait for Aravatar to get charged up again, which is normally really quick. Oh, they've got a few barriers. That's a bit cheeky. Let's sort them out. Let's cast Charlestoni to get rid of that barrier. And kill them off. So not mega super fast, but not every single Mythic is designed to be mega super fast. They're designed to be effective in different ways. This is not a bad way of going about it. It's pretty safe. And of course, with the death mark gems, what it can mean is basically the enemy can die just so quickly, like really quickly. Take it anyway, because I don't want the enemy to get it. So we'll whack the old armor reduction removal thingy on them. Let's just get rid of Swan, mate. Sorry, love, but your time is up. You can cast your Chalstoni again. Oh, they jumbled our team around. That is so horrible of them. That's going to mess us up completely, isn't it? No. Aravatar's ready to go again. Dead. Dead. Very straightforward indeed. Quite a lot of fun as well, especially when those death marks suddenly come in out of nowhere. Third battle, looking for yellow over brown if you can, until the yellow gets changed to a death mark gem. Never mind. And we can't get brown either. Double never mind. Have to wait our turn for the old brown. There it is. Let's get going. Weapons up. Let's strip off Swan May of her armour, making that clear. Oof. Death marks and stuff everywhere. Aravatar self-charged. Get rid of them. Cast Chalstoni. Loop if you need to. Aravatar's up again. Get them on their way. And go about your day. Let's give Chalstoni the credit on this one. Could have finished them off with Aravatar, but always better to finish them off with Chalstoni if you can, just in case there's a sneaky little summon in there somewhere. Ooh, lots of brown there straight away now. We'll absolutely grab some of that. You and Chalstoni. There we go, let's cast our weapon. And let's get rid of someone annoying. Loop with Chalstoni again. Don't take the 4 matches with Chalstoni, much better to leave them there. Much better to have more brown on the board, gives her a much better loop potential basically. And that will probably be it. Yes indeed. Do the mini boss, Queen Xochi. No yellow, so we'll grab some brown. Deathmark gems appearing all over the place. Chalstoni didn't loop. Surely some mistake. She will now though. Especially with that storm. Let's get rid of the armour from someone. Kaboosh. Let's kill someone off. Let's kill her before she gets to cast that spell. Her avatar self-charges. Pick who you want to get rid of. Let's go with Chalstoni again. Her avatar's up. Kaboosh. And that is, again, pretty much it. Very straightforward to play. No, really effective. Second option with Zernabog, if there's not many brown on the board, you can kind of reset the board by casting Zernabog. So, oh, that was it. That was the last one. That happened really quickly. But there it is. There's the team. If you found it useful, enjoyable, effective, any of that kind of stuff, be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.